you're a tech worker and you have built a community of over 10,000 people, I believe, that are also doing the same thing as you. They're intentionally overemployed and they have multiple jobs, some W 2, some independent contractor. And you started building this community over the pandemic. Is that correct?
That's right. Yep. At the start of the pandemic, that's when the idea kind of came to me. I did it myself first, and when you're doing yourself, like many others out there, there was just really no. This wasn't like a community or centralized location to look for the information. So a
Mhm.
lot of people were just, I guess, scared out of their minds. For me, it was a simple checklist. It made complete logical sense. Nothing's been ever illegal for in my mind about it.
Mm.
Um, and yes, the community has expanded quite a lot. I think now we have 50 plus thousand on Reddit, and then 20 some thousand on our Discord, which you are part of.
Yes, I
And
am a part of.
educate a lot of people on Tax Workshop, which I'm super appreciative of that, Kamari.
So I didn't
Yeah,
realize. I saw it. I thought it was 10,000 last time I looked. You just corrected me and told me it's 20,000. I didn't realize that there was over 50,000 in your Reddit community as well. That's very impressive. That's telling that there's a lot of people looking for solutions to kind of get out of the rut that they're in right now, so they can, basically get out of the rat race, so to speak.
it's the oldest advice, since the dawn of man, right?
What's that?
We all have. Uh, you want, I think everyone deep down wants some sense of purpose in their life, right? Whether it's for themselves, whether it's making money as a means to an end for that purpose, and who they want, to be part of their lives, how they consider themselves happy or content.
Mm,
Um, that's, I mean, just it just touches on. I think the general theme that we get a lot, I hear a lot, is their mind just gets blown when a simple concept as this gets they stumble upon it, if you will. And
and this
I think this
concept is, being a tech worker and working remotely, correct?
yeah, I think yeah, that's the simple in, right? Like if you were already in a remote job, or if you weren't thinking about a remote job, and you realize you can stack jobs and work remotely like this, then
Mm,
that's a simple. I think there's a higher level of I guess you can call it the overemployed transcendency. Is once you actually start doing it, I think you realize it's actually better for you
mm,
because you actually. I think a lot of us get bored at our jobs, right? It's almost like a forever human condition. We always are. We are a very curious person, right? Even starting as a child. If we're unencumbered, unindoctrinated by, say, systems that were set up, right, to run society the way it is. We're just naturally curious and we naturally like to do things we like and be in flow.
mm.
And I think from a multiple job perspective, if you don't like your J1, your first job already, or getting bored, you can add more excitement to it by a second job or a third job, working somewhere, kind of tangential to the skills you have. But I think that's what everyone always after is, and of course the money. You know, not gonna lie, the money of course is a motivator, but money only motivates you only so far. You know what I mean, Kamari?
I,
Um,
I don't know. I mean,
yeah,
you got some people in the community that's making over $1 million a year. So I think I don't
you
know
can,
if they would agree with that.
yeah, but you can never be happy. Like it doesn't buy you any more. An additional dollar after a certain amount just doesn't buy you any more happiness.
Yeah, I've seen those
And
studies.
we can segue into more like sustainability, the bad side. Maybe there's a opposite bad side to this whole thing, right? This whole idea as well.
I
Yeah,
haven't seen one yet.
yeah.